Yeah,
I
I think
believe
so.
so. I believe so. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Everybody Has a Mic Podcast, Season 2, Episode 26. We out here on the quest for 100 people. We get to 100. Byron Allen cut the check, baby. That's all I'm saying. It's your boy, JT Malone, a.k.a. East Coast Legend. We out here. It's springtime. Spring brings allergies. Spring brings sundresses. Spring brings crop tops. Spring brings yoga pants. And I'm coming on your girl. What's going on, Steve?
Yo, it's your boy Stevie B, Mr. S.B. via Instagram, as well as LXB Galleries via Instagram. Art is life, you know what I'm saying? I believe to find some form of art somewhere, somehow, some way, it's always used, regardless if it's conversation, music, art, anything, man. So let's live in it. I'm happy to be here with my fellas as always, and welcome to episode 26. My money, what's good, man?
What's going on, everybody? This is Mo. You know, I DJ a little, I train a little, health is wealth. Music is everything. And happy to be here with my brothers again. It's on spring. It's 79 today? 70
It was 80
something?
here.
I heard it's supposed to snow sometime next week, though.
Stop it. Don't say that.
Oh, man. Motivate you one on Instagram. Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Motivate you one on Instagram. DJ Motivate you on TikTok. Yeah. We rebuke the S word. I put gas in my car today and it was officially $75. Thank you so much, Orange Man, Orange Goblin. I appreciate you and all the work that you do for this country. From my gas tank to say $75 on the dot, my heart start palpitating. So I appreciate you, Orange Man, for everything that you do for our country. In that high top wig that you have. I appreciate that. Woo! Man, you're doing so good.
It was $50 for me to fill my Suburban like 2 months ago. It's $80 now.
Yeah, when I saw 75 up there.
I be having the big boys.
I put 70 in the other day and it didn't get me
Honda,
to the full.
Costing me 80. I mean, not 80, but
probably costing you 40.
Yeah,
that's crazy. For a Honda, that's wild.
Man, for a Honda, dog.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And Hondas keep that gas moving.
They move it, man. But I'm telling you, I didn't get home from work today for 2 hours, man. I got to put 4:30. I got home, walked in the crib at 6:30. It's a long ride to be burning some gas, man.
Yo, as soon as it gets to $5 a gallon, I'm going to my job and telling them I work from home 3 days a week now, non-negotiable.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, and when they like, you can't do that, I'm like, well, okay, well, let me go. Like, I'll figure it out. Yeah, I can't do that. All right, so let's get into it. So I got a topic. I know y'all don't. I'm just gonna say a lot of y'all who follow us is a little ignorant. I'm just gonna put it out there because when we talk serious subjects, we don't get the fucking engagement that we should get on serious topics. Like y'all only want to see us buffoon and talk about hip hop up here. And we not trying to fall into the we just a hip hop podcast here. We love hip hop, don't get us wrong, but that's not all we about. So I gotta ask, it's a big deal going on. It's nationwide news technically at this point. But have you heard of the fireman who was killed sleeping at his girlfriend's house in Bridgeport? I believe it was Saturday night this happened. Story goes, and Money's got the clip, but I'll give you the story real fast. Story goes, man was a fireman, sleep at his girlfriend's house. Girlfriend wakes up. The ex-boyfriend is in the room and he's like, I can't believe you got another dude sleeping here. Punches her in the face, lets off, kills the new boyfriend. And I think he just went to trial today for his arraignment. So Money, run the clip. Please.
I got you. Yeah, and that's is again, first time I'm hearing about this, honestly.
Yeah, it's sad. This is the guy.
But it's the guy that got unalived?
No, this guy who did the unaliving.
Oh, okay.
This is court hearing.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh man. Okay. Okay, so
Yeah.
now I understand what's going on. Can I say something first?
You
Men.
gonna show her? Yes,
because
you know we are the press now. We do have a show. We are podcasting. We are part of the press. So I was given a picture of the young lady who was involved in this unfortunate event, horrible event. We're gonna call it what it is. Horrible
and this
tragedy.
happened in Bridgeport, correct?
Bridgeport, Stratford, right on like the line, I believe. This is the young lady, allegedly. Again, I don't reveal my sources. I am part of the press. Freedom of the Press, First Amendment. Allegedly, this is the young lady who was involved in this situation. And my guy lost his mind over this chick, man. To kill somebody over a woman? That's not your mama, your daughter, your grandma, a family member that was violated. There's no reason that man should have lost his life. Father of two, firefighter. No reason.
Men.
So, I mean, I already told y'all. I think it's egregious. I think it's horrible. I'd like to get your thoughts. Oh, sorry. Before I get your thoughts, R.I.P. Noodles, who graduated class of 2000 from McMahon. A similar situation happened to him in Bridgeport. I don't know how many years ago. I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to disrespect the man. He was a good dude, peacemaker in the community. He always was there breaking up fights. From what I remember, when I would see some wild shit happening, he was always telling people to chill, relax. We came here to have a good time. Let's keep it moving. He had a similar situation happen to him where he had a girlfriend he was seeing. The ex-boyfriend had come through where they were staying at. The dude, again, this is all allegedly. I wasn't there, but this is what I heard from people. He told the ex-boyfriend told her, yo, if that dude is over here tonight, I'm killing him. The dude came back later that evening, broke in the apartment and stabbed Noodles to death. Bridgeport. So when I heard about this story, that was the first thing I thought about. I was like, yo, how is this same shit happening again? Like, same city, same basically scenario. It's tragedy that, men are losing their lives and they're good men. These ain't the dirt balls. These ain't the ones we be talking about, losing their lives over relationships they have with women. And it's sad. It's a tragedy. So I want to know what y'all think. I just want to shout him out and remind people of that story, because we got a lot of people from Connecticut who watch the pod. So,
fellas, gentlemen, discernment. I know that's hard. When you're trying to go into a relationship, a new relationship with a young lady, you have to ask them about their history. You have to ask these young ladies about their history, and they may lie to you a lot. Listen, fellas, you have to ask these ladies about their history. It's dangerous out here for you. Female intuition only works when a man's quote unquote cheating on them, not the men that they pick, they pick to be their baby daddies, their ex-boyfriends. Never that, because if their female tuition worked, they would have never been with the niglet in the first place. But yet it only works for them when it comes to
negativity about the man.
Yes, negativity about a man and a man cheating. Fellas, I need you to understand. You need to ask ladies about their history, and women, ladies, history, your history matters. And this is why your history matters more. We have we have
Dusty.
yes, you got dusty unalivers. Y'all don't pick well. You don't pick well. I've said this before. Nah, Steve, I don't give a
No,
damn.
no. I'm not arguing, dog.
Oh,
I'm not arguing.
you're being
Yo,
deep, dog.
I'm not arguing.
I was about to say,
I'm not
nah,
arguing.
let's put us on full screen for this. Take this young lady off here because I'm getting a little aggravated looking at her forehead.
Jesus.
Yeah, I took her off of there. I'm looking at her big ass forehead.
Come
It's
on,
aggravating
man.
me. Nah, I don't give a damn. I
Understand?
didn't know it was going to happen. No, a father lost his life, and there's 2 children now that's not going to be able to see their daddy. And now, what is the excuse that you're going to have to give to these children so they won't see their father anymore? Okay,
Boys too.
2 boys that need their father. Firefighter gone.
Firefighter.
Chasing
One of the
some
pinnacles of respect in the community. People don't never had nothing bad to say about a fireman. Let's just be
over
real.
Let
over
alone
some
a
cat,
black one too. It's
A black one,
black
yes.
firefighter.
over some kitty.
It's that I can't even. That's just extremely unfortunate. You know, it sucks for all parties involved. And you know, this dude that went off the hinges, his life is over forever, obviously. But more so and more importantly is that this dude lost his life going over to his girl's crib or his girl's crib, right? So I know somebody that says to me all the time, I don't hang out with women at their houses. I never do. I never will.
Don't do it.
He
Don't do
said
it.
that to me, and I'm like, well, he said, bro, no, come in my domain, so that just in case somebody does something like we're referring to, he'll be able to protect himself in his own home. And at the time, I didn't think about it. I'm like, whatever. But
You never go. You never.
yo, I'm not gonna get deep into nudity, right? You know what I'm saying? Out of respect for the people that I know
Yeah.
and the family members and stuff like that. But what I could tell you is I was at that funeral. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I saw him. He was gone. He was gone, fellas. We went to school with this cat. I knew this dude since I was in 6th grade. He was gone, man, for a woman that is now living her life, regardless of what happened. And this is the same thing that's going to happen for this woman in this scenario that they're in right now. She's going to live. She's going to continue to live her life. And now you lose somebody that was so angelic to everybody else's lives. And that's the saddest part. And man, nobody knows, man. Only those that truly know really know Nudie was him, man. He was that fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm going to say about Nude. But that being said, yes, it's a very horrible, tragic scenario. And I feel horrible for my man that was murdered. Obviously, he's not here, but like that, sad, man.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
always ask.
especially-
You always ask. You always ask about the women's history. I don't care what anyone tells you. You listen to Mo on this one. You want to know their history because of this reason. They have scallywags running around their history. That boy, I mean, a vampire could come out that closet. A vampire could come out that closet. No. I'm sorry. He's a women. No. Y'all know y'all don't pick well.
I mean,
Vampire.
No,
it's
y'all don't pick
yo,
well. Piss me
look at it
off.
like this. I saw, I don't know what documentary I was watching, but a
Tired
dude
of
was
this
sitting in
shit.
front of a bunch
Got me
of
cussing.
men that were in jail, bunch of dudes that were locked up, and he said, "How many of y'all are in here because of a woman?" And the large majority of them raised their hand. You know what I'm saying? And it's off the strength of what happened here. You feel like you possess this woman, and she feels the streets. Somebody else is going to be doing something to her or for her for whatever reason. And I saw another video today where a woman was saying how, the reason why they get away with being so, cheating and stuff like that is because the side nigga will never tell. He said, y'all get the chicks that go out of their way to tell and do all this other stuff, but the side dude will never tell, right? But, you know, that being said, those types of games get people murdered because men are here for war. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that the women aren't, because women do crazy stuff. You know, the women on women thing. There's lots of violence with that. There's a lot of, butch chicks that be beating up some chicks on a regular. So it's a thing that happens across all relationships. But men go to tail. They go to tail.
Unalive.
Excuse me, unalive.
YouTube, Sanders.
Sorry about
But
YouTube.
yes,
Men go to
it's all right.
unalive. Yeah, sadly, man. But that's real sad. And that's right around. I live in Bridgeport. I live in Bridgeport, people. You know what I'm saying? And that's in my general surroundings.
Let's be honest though. It doesn't have to even be Bridgeport, y'all. This could be Fairfield. This could be Norwalk. This could be Fairfield County in general. Crashing out. Yeah, pretty much crashing out.
It's a crash out.
Passion of what is it called?
Crime of passion.
Crime of passion. There it is.
Yep, crime of passion.
Like, dude, this is for real. So, I mean, even if a young lady was, and I don't want to put this on her. This is not what I was trying to do.
We can't put it on her.
I was trying not to do this, but this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about it. I'm not putting it on that young lady that was on the screen, but what I will say is, what is she going to tell the next man that she's with when he asks about her past? Think about this, y'all. What is she going to say to the next man about her past when he asks? I guarantee you she's not going to say that this man was unalived here messing with me from this, that, and the other. But no, we're the only ones that have the picture.
But it ain't about that. Somebody gonna move. Somebody gonna wipe it.
And that's allegedly her. We don't know.
Yeah,
it's alleged.
Somebody is going to be like,
from a source. I can't reveal my source.
I don't know anything about that.
First Amendment, freedom of the press. I'm just putting it out there.
This is what bothers me too, fellas. This is what bothers me too. When a lot of ladies in our culture say black men don't protect us, and we end up in a casket. Trying to protect them. No one talks about that.
Nope.
So you gotta really be careful, fellas, where you're laying your head at. That is the biggest responsibility that you have. Who you lay next to, who you have a ring on your finger with. Matter of fact, man, y'all know what, man? Just stop getting in kitty cats. Listen, look, I'm gonna take it this extreme. Marry these women or stay out of the beds, man. F it. I don't want y'all unalive, man. I don't want. Marry these women or don't even mess with them at all. And we're going to see how many people marry. We're going to see how many weddings I DJ. I know, listen. I asked some friends about a marriage question today. And it ended up getting to our community, like, do women still believe in marriage or want to be married? Do you want to be married, and how marriage is to you? And then it stemmed to another question of, in our community, how many weddings have you been to since being a young adult versus baby showers they've been to? And I know a young lady told me, she said she's been to way more baby showers than marriages. We have an issue in our community with that. That's all I'm going to say. That's a different topic, but it's kind of.
You brought that up, Mo. You're sassy.
I'm sassy as hell. How dare he talk? How dare he talk?
I saw that got posted on YouTube right before we started. That's what reminded me.
Yeah. How dare you bring up our baby showers versus weddings? We don't have. Listen, this is what I'm trying to say about the whole thing, fellas. About this whole topic is discernment. I don't expect ladies that we already know. We already know they only have intuition when it comes to female intuition, when it comes to them, somebody cheating or doing something negative to them when it comes to males, not the men that they picked that they shouldn't have been with in the first place. You're going to you're going to come next to them, get next to them, and you have to know their history. That's all I'm trying to say. And if you want to lay down with this young lady, your life is probably going to be on the line. They may be lying. You better do some background checks. You better figure out who their friends are, and then you better ask your boys. Somebody knows somebody. And then if you go to a different area, wait it out for a second, find who the major players are. It all comes to light. I don't trust nobody no more, man. It's 2026.
Apparently, the unaliver is connected. So he kind of, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say too much on the net.
So, but listen,
that's
I
what
don't know
I
if this,
heard.
man, I don't know if this fireman knew this. I don't know if this fireman knew this.
That's what I'm saying. Street connected. That's the way I leave it. Street connected.
I don't know if he's gonna risk it.
He was a street dude.
And I don't know if this fireman would have risked it at all. Street dude
to a fireman.
And
now the fireman ain't here.
Do you see?
Basically what I heard.
And people are gonna take this as we're just trying to defame the ladies and talk about. No, we're not. No, we're not.
Nah.
We're trying to say, fellas, do your due diligence.
Discernment. You gotta use more discernment.
Do more due diligence on these ladies. All because you look and see them, you got to know who they are, who they divorced, how they divorced, what happened, because it's always the man's fault.
The dude,
it's always the man's fault. You know,
what kind of job the dude had, because if he was on
he's in prison,
some wild shit, you're gonna have some wild problems.
He's your baby daddy. You weren't married. Why were you weren't married? He was good enough for you. You gave him the greatest gift of the world, put a baby in him. But then you talking to me. You gotta be. I'm sassy now. Yeah. I'm sassy. Sorry, y'all. I apologize.
Yeah.
It's sad all around.
It's a mess. This is sad, and it really aggravates me.
But it's a wake-up call, because he wasn't a young man. He was 41.
How many people do we know, y'all? How many people do we know, y'all? Even from high school to right now, that have somehow been unalive, dealing with a female, either took themselves out of the game or somebody took them out of the game. We know some stuff. When we start thinking back,
there's a few,
and it really aggravates me.
Show off for the girls, and something tragic happened to them too. That's another thing that didn't happen that we know about.
We know somebody that unalived themselves over a female when we were early freshman year
in college.
You know,
yeah, it's real deal. It's a real deal. So, man's greatest weakness is a woman. $50 to change my mind.
It's definitely one of them. It's definitely one.
It's at the top of the list.
Yeah, because you remember that movie He Got Game?
Yep.
Yeah, He Got Game with the great Denzel Washington and Ray Allen. Y'all, it was not just a jump shooter. Jesus Shuttlesworth, Ray Allen was that dude from UConn that came to the NBA
bring up.
That really played ball.
That bogus ass list that those dudes I sent y'all.
I need to look at it because it was crashing out. I'll find it.
They was like, pick the top 3 UConn players all time. These motherfuckers cut Jesus Shuttlesworth.
For who?
Everybody in the comment, including me. These cats ain't from Connecticut. You ain't no way. If you seen Ray Allen playing,
it's not
in his prime. You ain't cutting no Ray Allen. He had Iverson crying on the sideline. Remember that?
Yeah,
Big East? He went to hit that shot on him.
Shuttlesworth is nice, man. Yo,
Your man Ray Allen has made many a team and many people cry throughout that decade.
Yes. Ray Allen is hands down top 5 greatest. Not top 5, but I'm going to say top 10. He's in the top 10 greatest shooting guards
shooters all time.
Ray Allen was a slasher when he came into the game. He was a slasher. Pump fake, slashing. Come on, man. That dude was
Did he get 2 at Miami or 1?
He got 1 at Miami.
He got 1 with Miami, but still, he hit that shot.
He hit the biggest shot. He hit the biggest shot in Miami Heat history.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody said. They rolled the trophies out on us like they were going with San Antonio. They had rolled the trophies out.
That was the
people
mistake.
Were leaving the stadium. I remember it. I don't know, Steve, if you were on that line. I don't know if you were on that text message line. And I said, it ain't over. watch this. And sure enough,
It wasn't horrible. It was great.
you are a hater.
It was great. That was crazy. That was
Great.
good.
Yeah, it was great. I hate
All
all
right,
know
I'm
what?
sorry. We got off topic
Yeah, it's
because
all good.
they hated on Jesus Shuttleworth in that
Yeah,
joint.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
But
But no,
didn't
reason
make
why
no
I brought
sense.
that up, is because that was the thing. If y'all don't know, He Got Game, the movie, Ray Allen was a basketball player. He was in high school going into, I think he was going to go skip college. No, he was
No, he was going to college.
he was going to college first before the NBA. And his
He just
father
didn't
was
know
in,
where
his father was
where
a
he was
baller,
going.
but his father unalived his mom.
Yes.
His father, that
It was an
Denzel
accident,
played,
though.
it was an accident. It
And
totally was an
Jesus
accident.
caused it.
And it was over him. Jesus was his name, people. Jesus was Ray Allen's name. We gotta make
Jesus
sure
called that.
these are children. We don't know. So yeah, it was over him practicing basketball at the time. Pretty much, long story short.
Mother thought he was being too rough. They got in an argument. He went to get at the son. She stepped in between. He pushed the mom. She hit her head on the stove, died.
Yeah.
That was it.
She slipped. Yeah, it was.
I seen that in the theater. The whole theater was like, oh! I seen it twice in the theater. Same opening
And
weekend. I
great-
went by myself and I went with my mother and grandma.
cast. The
But what
music,
did the
well,
pimp tell? What did the he wasn't a pimp, but
He was a
he
dealer.
he was a dealer. Yeah, he was
Hustler.
one of them hot boys. Yeah, he was
Mhm.
like he had Mr. Shuttlesworth in the car, young Shuttlesworth in the car, and he said that 3 things that'll get you. What's he say? Drugs,
Mhm.
drinking, or the P word, kitty cat.
He was right.
And I never forgot that. I never forgot that in that movie. I never ever forgot that.
The crazy part is, this is the craziest part about it. I remember going to that theater and seeing that opening night, and literally it was everybody like our age group was there. And a lot of the dudes who was there, they started either selling drugs and got locked up. Some cats became alcoholics and fucked their lives up. And the majority of those cats knocked some chick up and threw their whole life away, basically. And we was young. When I say throw their whole life away, young. Like if you get a chick pregnant and you 15 years old, like I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I think we
if you
were
ain't
like
Jesus
15.
Shuttlesworth, if you ain't Jesus Shuttlesworth and you can shoot that pill from half court, all water, your options ain't looking too great when you're 15 with a baby. I don't give a fuck what you say.
that was out there wilding like that. But
Yes, I know. But people get mad at me for saying stuff like that. But it's just what it is. You a teenage father. Your life is usually kind of fucked.
And this is why I said this. How many weddings have you went to? No, how many weddings have you went to versus how many baby showers have we went to? We have an issue, y'all. We have a discernment issue. And I gotta really talk to the men on this, because obviously I guess the ladies are exempt from this when it comes to emotions and all that. So I gotta talk to the men regarding this. You got to use better discernment. I know it's hard. Go ahead, Steve.
I mean, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I know, marriage is sacred. Marriage is, sometimes depending on the type of person and people, wedding that you're going to spend, it could be expensive and all types of stuff. Some people set themselves back by getting married.
Steve,
all
why do
this
you
stuff,
need a big? Why do we need a big marriage? Why do we?
I'm not
Okay,
saying
great
this.
question.
All I'm saying
No. I
Disney.
love that you said this. I love that
Disney.
you say this. Like, what is wrong with going to the justice of peace?
Oh,
I got a
don't
big
get me
question.
started.
What is
Don't
next?
get
This
me
is actually a
started.
very good topic, Steve. Thank you for bringing
Don't
this up.
get me started.
What is the reason why don't people go to the justice of peace and get married and then have a big massive party with everybody celebrating them, bringing them gifts, money, certain things to start their life? What is wrong with that?
People want to stun on other people,
Nothing,
bro. That's
man, but
really what it comes down to.
It's
Or
a
do-
very
do-
sad
or-
scenario. Even with the ring, even with the purchase of
It's
of
all
the-
about
the
stunting
ring.
on other people, man.
And I wish we had
That's
ladies
it.
on here. And I'm going to put a major question out for the ladies, any listeners that we have. is the justice of peace not good enough for you? Do you need to have something big for your family in the immediate time, or can you wait till later? Can you wait till later? Or you don't care about marriage like that? You just want to, I need the baby now. I don't
People
know.
that's
I'm
gotten
just,
married via justice of the peace, and it was a very, relaxed thing, man. Went off, took some nice pictures, and had it be what it was. And that's not a bad thing, man. The being with a person isn't based upon how much luxury you can bring to the people that's not in the relationship. That's not what's important. It's about, who you're with and what you're willing to do to build. I've been to some really nice weddings, you know what I'm saying? Really, really nice weddings. I've been to some, you know, regular weddings. I had an opportunity to see all types of different things. So, you know, I think it's a beautiful ceremony, but for the money that some people spend for it, if you have to do, good. But, if you can go to justice of the peace and then fold that money back into trying to build something, that's good too. It works both ways, man. Works
you
both
know,
ways.
I saw a picture of us. I saw a picture of us actually pop up on the phone. I don't know if y'all got the updates. The phone sometimes in the corner left, I have like flashback pictures that pop up, and it was us in Central Park.
Oh,
Oh,
that just came up on my joint.
fire wedding.
That just
That
came
was
up on my joint.
amazing.
That
That's
was
one of
great.
the dopest weddings I've had the
Yes.
opportunity to be to.
The
You see
weather
what I'm
threw me
saying?
off
Didn't know.
completely.
It was
Didn't
hot,
even know the
boy. I
sensitivity.
had
It was
that
Yeah,
thing
hot.
boy.
on.
I
and I
had a whole
was
sweater on.
blocks.
It was
that
hot.
chocolate was
Walking
chocolate was out,
blocks.
Yeah, that's
boy.
a fire picture, man.
Walking blocks. It was hot.
Walking blocks. I was
See what I
out,
mean?
man.
But that's my point.
That was a great wedding.
That was a
Amazing
great
wedding.
wedding in Central Park.
Yeah, that was amazing. Amazing wedding.
Do you see what I'm
Definitely.
saying, y'all? And they still
Yeah.
together, 2 kids, 2,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, 2 kids. And my point is, like, I'm just trying to get to the point where, is it more about this fantasy of what somebody wants to have versus,
It's
you know,
perception versus reality.
I mean,
well, think
technically
about it
speaking,
like
right? Look at it like this, Mo Money. We're on a podcast with the man that's married, right? So you and I are not. So the question could be, tailored your way. How do you
go
feel about a wedding?
before I ask about that, because it's 2 different things for me. Remember, I DJ weddings as well, so
Oh,
that's why I have a whole different
okay.
aspect.
Excuse me, I'm gonna
I have a
slide
whole
back,
different
fellas.
no. I have a different aspect, but I remember the man here that we're talking about, that's wedding that we went to. It's another great idea of a wedding. It was a destination wedding. And you know what's so good about that? Only the people that really mattered or could or wanted to be there could make
Dang.
it.
Yep, that's it.
Took
Yeah.
away all the Dusties,
Yeah.
all the riffraff,
Then throw a party for them
all the
too, by
bullshit,
the way.
and then pull a all party later for all the
Yeah.
Dusties, riffraff, all of us together, and our party was on fire.
Party was fire.
I came in there hot paws,
Yeah.
ready,
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
party was
walked
fire.
on a couple
ready for the
times.
dance floor.
I drank too
Destroying,
much, but it was a fire party.
destroying.
Nobody seen me get like truly messed up. People knew I was drunk, but they didn't know how drunk.
No, I don't think they knew. There was too much.
'cause
You know what it was? It was too much going on. It was too
we
much
had the
going
photo
on, dog.
booth, the DJ, the bar was
Nah,
popping.
dog.
We closed out the ballroom. Like everybody
Nah,
came out.
it
And
was
like
out of
shutting down.
control.
That
I
hall was
mean,
just
literally,
nuts.
I
There's a lot
went
of
right
stuff
in,
happening in that hall.
went right in,
Cool,
dancing,
man.
just going
Good
in.
time.
Yeah, good time.
Yeah.
So that's my points. Go ahead.
I'll answer. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't want none of that.
Appreciate the honesty.
I wanted to use that money to put a down payment on the crib.
That would have been
100%.
building. Yep, you would have
That's
had a
what I
house a
wanted.
lot faster.
I wanted to put the money on the crib. I didn't want none of it.
A lot of men think different. That's why I want to put this question out here.
I thought it made more sense to use the money to buy a crib. I live in Jersey now, people. I want to live in Montclair. Fourth highest taxes in the state of New Jersey. I think the average tax, and this was 15 years ago, the average tax was like 15 G's. So I was trying to live someplace, top upper echelon New Jersey, like 15-minute train ride into Manhattan type shit. Like the train line right there. You on the hill, you can see straight into Manhattan
I know
type. That's
exactly what
where I
you're
was
talking about.
trying to move. So that's where I was trying to go. And I'm not saying that I don't like where I live now, because I love my house. I picked this house. The realtor didn't find it. I found it myself after months and months of searching. But I thought the money made more sense to put a foundation for my future together versus giving a bunch of people who, shit, if I pulled that picture in here now and showed everybody who showed up, Mexico, everybody who was at the party we threw in Connecticut, I would say 75% of those people I don't have a relationship with today.
And that's crazy to
So
me. That's
I threw a
crazy to me.
party and did all of this stuff, gave people free meals, free drinks, and everything like that. And I don't even get a happy birthday. I don't get a Christmas card. These two gentlemen were at both events. So obviously we build in the future together here. But the point I'm making is I personally felt it was more important to do something to put us in a different level from where we were at. We were renting an apartment. I thought it was weird coming back and going into the apartment. Perfectly honest. I want to come back home to a crib. And we got the crib
Understood.
a year later, but it was just at the moment for me where my head was at was like, average wedding at the time, I don't know how much it is now. Mo might know better. Average wedding at the time was $25,000 for a wedding, $25,000 to $30,000. This would have been 2013, 14, 15, that time frame. So we talking 10, 11 years ago. I think I spent 16. That included the trip, honeymoon, and the party I threw was 16.
Look at that.
Which was $14K under the average. But when I bought my house, the down payment was under 15. So I could have put 30, 40K down on my home.
Say those numbers one more time. Say those numbers one more time for everybody, because I'm gonna bring something down. So for the destination wedding and the
party, I was at about 16K, and I flew first class, and it was a 5-star resort in Cancun.
Yep. Right? That's what it was.
So,
16K, right?
Yeah, 16 total, 16K everything.
So let's just say this.
And I was there for 10 days.
So
total.
let's just say that. Let's say this. 10 days. He was there for 10 days total, fella. Everybody.
I was there. I was there 10 days total. Everybody else was there for 3, maybe 4 days. I was there 10 days. So I got a 10-day vacation. Yeah. 10-day vacation, which included the honeymoon, because I had to be there 3 days early. And then had the wedding on day 4. So then I got 6 days of a honeymoon. Yeah. First class flight. I had a navigator pick us up from the airport and take us home. So it was all top notch, people. I'm East Coast legend for a reason. I got Scrooge McDuck on my shit for a reason right now. Point is that's my lifestyle. That's what I want. That's how I like to live.
That was 16K, right?
16K for the wedding and the party.
Now think about it like this. Justin. Right now, for me to DJ a wedding,
how much?
That'll be a friends and family discount.
16K? Nigga, you need an MC?
No. Oh my God.
What?
Hold on.
Like, I'm about to quit my job tomorrow.
That's my fault.
We got DJ Motivate You.
No.
Right? I'm doing the sound effects, everything.
My bad. Spit that down. No, I'm sorry. 1,600.
Okay.
1,600. 1,600 is a discount, a family friends discount.
Okay, so you probably charging 2-3 for non-friends,
or maybe more. Think about
maybe
where I
more.
need to go. Think about where I need to go. That could be a $4,000.
Yeah.
That could be a $4,000, $5,000.
And I know you. Some
Think about
places,
how I got,
sometimes you in Manhattan, and they got to
and
pay for your
I'm there
hotel. They pay for
all
your
day.
food.
I'm all
Yep,
there
they
all
got to pay
day
for your
long.
parking, the toll.
And then think about if it's destination. If I got to go out and fly to Mexico and go to Mexico, we're talking about a
And
whole
you
nother
got
ball game.
you got to get all
We
your equipment out there,
we
and they
talking a
paying
whole
for all of
nother
that.
ball.
I
That's
had
beyond.
I had Norwalk's greatest DJ Billy Bush at my joint, and I didn't pay nowhere near what Money just said.
That's my point.
And he DJed for 4 hours.
That's my point.
I had to tell niggas stop playing Drake, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, man. He just got some.
Yeah.
I don't remember. He just got recognized for something in Connecticut.
He was big on Hot 97.
He
was big on
93.7 in Hartford.
93.7, yeah.
Shout out to Billy Bush.
Absolutely. Shout out to him.
Shout
He
out
was
to
out
Billy
there
Bush.
representing.
Really
I ain't know
big.
who was on the ones and
I know
twos,
some
but I
people-
came in there.
That was my playlist, by the way. I told him.
I bet it
Remind me.
was. I know it was.
That
When
I
the
was out there,
when the cameras are cut, remind me that I got to talk about a story that some people that I know that know Billy Bush.
Okay.
All right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. Like, I was working with people when I was making all my planning, and I was a supervisor at a company. And there were people who I knew because I could see their salaries because I was giving their reviews and stuff like that. And it was cats who I knew was making $20,000-$30,000 less than me, telling me they were spending $50,000 on a wedding. And I was like looking at these cats like, you for real? And they was like, yeah, man, that's what you got to do. You got to give your lady what you want and yada, yada, yada. And they was showing me the numbers and everything like that. And they was showing me the venues. Oh, this is the #1 spot in Jersey to get married and yada, yada, yada. Look, it's right on the water. And I'm like, no, I'm going to Mexico. Oh, it's dangerous in Mexico. And I'm like, you ain't ever seen the movie Jersey Drive? New Jersey Drive? Like, it's dangerous here. I could take you to Neptune.
It was a great wedding.
It's hood. Yeah,
it was a great wedding. The venue was amazing. The venue
Steve
was amazing.
was a power lifter.
Oh man, of course.
Killing the dance floor.
Yeah,
spazzing out on the dance floor, left and right.
Yeah,
the dance floor.
The world didn't know.
Everything about it was beautiful though.
One of the dance floor killing, man. Holla at me now.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Everything was beautiful.
Workaholics went international.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
If you don't know about the Workaholics, you ain't been tapped in long enough. Oh, I gotta tell you.
Secret society, all we have is us.
That was another group. We had a lot of spinoff groups. Came from.
Listen. If social media was the way it was when we were younger, it'd be game over. We in LA somewhere. This would be out of control, and we still probably be doing this, but on a massive scale, early.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get to where we need to get to, but it would have been out of control.
Yeah.
Bonanza.
I would have been running around with ODB.
Oh, this is. Look,
Steve's face. It's true. Early 2000s, we had a blown up Steve. I'd have definitely been running around with ODB.
Because think about it, we would be in LA right now. It'd be crazy. Yes,
we would have been. It would have been different.
There's a group that reminds
Malibu,
me a lot
LA.
of us.
Who?
They're called RDC World. And they do like
know.
anime skits and stuff like that. You've seen it. I guarantee you've seen it.
But that's my point. You spin off
remind me
so
a
many
lot
things.
of how we used to be, man. If we were like 10 years too early. 10
we weren't even
we were
4 years too early.
4.
Yeah.
YouTube came out 2005, 2006.
If we were
already doing this stuff. We were already doing videos.
2001 was when we
were doing videos
around.
Before that. We were doing we were doing everything that social media was doing.
We should have just started uploading.
Easy. No, dog, that mess was getting relationships kit. That mess is crazy.
I said back then we would have took off. We would have been like, we would have had Joe Budden's money with the content that we was putting out back in the day. I mean, if Money put the interviews that we used to have, we had internal beef in the crew, and we would do interviews like he was doing the Vlad interviews way before Vlad was doing the interviews.
I was. And to
I
the
used to
point
be
where
talking crazy on those interviews.
people used to get mad at me. People from high school used to run up and was like, "Yo, let me see the tape.
Yep.
Let me see the tape. What they
I
say."
heard somebody had something to say to me about the tape.
I was like, "Nah, dog. Nobody had nothing to say."
Justin, you stay talking shit on the Mocam. You stay talking shit on the Mocam. I say it to your face.
Yo, you gotta find. Is it gone to the ether, man? Because that was some good times, man.
The fact that they let me walk around school with a camcorder
was crazy.
Is unbelievable.
It was crazy.
It wasn't causing no trouble with filming
we were
stuff,
definitely
walking
before
through.
Our time.
Yeah,
we were definitely before our time.
It was next level.
We would have been big. Yeah.
How in the world you let me walk around with a camcorder in school, filming?
Yeah, I remember this dude used to be outside my physics class.
Wendy's parking lot
with the camera. Come out, freak! Come out! Come out! You about to get an exclusive interview, and the teacher would be like, "Get away from the door, Maurice! Go!" And then I could go back into class and get kicked out, so I could go do the interview.
People knew who we were, yeah, unfortunately,
man.
I felt like an enemy number 80. Continue.
Switch it up right quick, man. I'm gonna go lighthearted tonight to let the world know. Although we can talk serious news, we can talk sports, we can talk basketball, we can talk, anything that from that genre. But I want to let them know that we're nerds, right? So let it be known. I want to ask.
I need a definition of nerd at this point. I'm in a black nerd group, and they be posting everything that has nothing to do with nerds. Go on, though. It's blown my mind the past 2 days.
To the limit. You push it to
Really?
the limit.
Yeah, blown my mind the past 2 days.
You can't stand that.
All right, so
It's
I
weird.
just want to ask. I don't even know if I can do a 5. Can I do a 5? Let's do a 5, just in case.
All right.
I want to ask y'all, who is your top 5 favorite fictional characters of all time?
All right.
I'm gonna start with, Marty.
Start with Justin. You pulling something up for us with this. Continue.
All right. Top 5, and this is no particular order.
Nope.
So I got Scrooge McDuck. Y'all gonna notice a theme here, people. I got Scrooge McDuck, Money Bin, Lucky Dime, world traveler, will fight you, put hands on you if he has to. Like, he was an old man. He would tell the stories about being a young man, having nothing, getting the money or whatever. His girlfriend was robbing him left and right every chance she got. Goldie.
He loved that woman, man.
He loved her. But but one of the reasons he was my favorite character, he held his family down. All the time. He had all the money in the world, and it was like it wasn't about him bailing them out financially. It was like, yo, I got captured by these pygmies over here, and and the Navy left me, Donald Duck, and I need your help. And he would go out and he's saving you. Like, they kidnapped my nephews. I'm at your neck.
He would.
Yeah.
Honestly,
he was at your throat.
I'm with you on
Duck
that
tells he was at your throat.
Yeah,
so
especially that new one. He was about that.
New one. It was crazy.
Yeah,
when it came out recently, it was crazy.
Yeah,
I watched all of those too. But yeah, so he's on the list. He, like I said, no particular order. As much as it pains my soul as an older person to say this, I'm still gonna put him up there because I can't lie about who I am. Batman, Bruce Wayne.
Batman's top 5? Okay.
He's in my top 5. Again, billionaire playboy, philanthropist, but really, he's literally beating up the people who he made unemployed in the first place by closing Wayne factories. So I'm a little conflicted now that I know a little bit more about the prison industrial complex and how a billionaire plays a part in that.
Didn't he own the prison? Didn't he own Gotham?
Man. He put a large donation for Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum?
Arkham Asylum he put money on that, and then he was beating cats up and throwing them in there. That's foul as fuck. Like, you are the problem, sir. You building prisons, you beating motherfuckers cripple, And then
my
you throwing
Bruce.
him in, and then you throwing him in Blackwater and you throwing him in motherfucking Arkham. So I'm conflicted, but he still makes the list. Because I would be lying to myself if I didn't put him on the list. So that's 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Wolverine from the X-Men.
Wow. Okay.
Beast. Not because he was a
Okay.
beast, not Beast, the
I was
character.
about to say Hank McCoy. I was going to say, okay.
Because he was a beast, he was Mr. Steal Your Girl, before Songs was doing it. Even though he never kept them, but that's a whole nother story. So that's 3. We got Batman, Wolverine, Scrooge McDuck, 2 more. I'm going to put Usagi Yojimbo. Stevie B put me on the Usagi Yojimbo. I remember him being in Ninja Turtles. I had Space Usagi, I had regular Usagi, and at first, when he was first on, came on, I didn't know too much about samurais. Usagi Yojimbo introduced me to samurais when I was 5, 6 years old. Oh shit, falling down. He introduced me to samurais, and he was always talking about honor and all of this type of stuff. And I was like, he always talking about honor. Why he just don't fight? Because Shredder was, playing the mind games on him. So I didn't understand why he was so stupid. Well, it wasn't stupid. He had a code, and Shredder played off of the Bushido code to get him to go at the Turtles. But once he found out Shredder had no honor, he was on Shredder's ass. And then reading all of his comics, besides the only thing about him, he nosy. If he would just mind his business sometimes, he wouldn't get into shit. But the code, the honor, the path that he's on in his comics to avenge his master, is an honorable quest. He's put his life in service to somebody, and that person died. He was the one who made sure they didn't get the head to put on the pike. He took multiple arrows to the back. He survived. And then he's still out here trying to avenge his clan. Honorable. So that's a big one to me. So I'm at 4 now. Number 5, who would I put for number 5? See, I wish I had it here, but I'm gonna throw them out here, and y'all gonna start dying laughing, and it's gonna make sense when I say it. Bender from Futurama, Bender Rodriguez from Futurama. Bender Rodriguez. Remember, he was my mascot for my bachelor party.
Yeah.
Bender Rodriguez. That's my guy, man. He drink, smoke, steal. I lived multiple lives, people. I wasn't always the man that you see before you, but I could relate to Bender Rodriguez, ever since when that show Futurama came on. I was like, yo, this dude, I fuck with this guy. Like, he robbing people, he was getting the ladies, the robot ladies. He was just about that life. Like that's what it was. Like he was
definitely one of those guys.
He was one of those dudes. Like, he don't get enough credit. I feel like I don't have him on my desk no more, but at my desk at work, I got a Bender, but it's a Buddha.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I bought it at Comic-Con a few years ago. It's a Bender Buddha. He's sitting there at peace with the robot hands and everything like that. Everybody's like, yo, isn't that dude isn't he a robot criminal? I'm like, so what? Like, so is our CEO. Like, of our country. Yeah, of our country. Let me throw that out there, because I don't need that getting back around and somebody badmouthed you on his podcast.
Who's your 5 again?
Bender, Scrooge McDuck, Bruce Wayne, Batman Bruce Wayne, Wolverine, and Usagi Yojimbo. That's
solid
my 5.
Solid
That is
5.
a solid top 5.
Money,
Yep.
are you ready?
I'm ready now.
All right. Go
All
what
right.
you got, bro.
So top 5. All right. Top 5 fictional characters.
Mm-hmm.
All right. No order. Black Panther has grown on me through the years for how he treats his people, how he really didn't want any parts of the outside world. but he really just wanted to worry about his people in Wakanda and what they were building technology-wise and everything that had to do with Wakanda. He came outside to help sometimes the whole country, the whole world, but he really didn't care too much about it, if that makes sense. That was No Water. Y'all know my man Captain America's getting in there. Y'all know I love me
Steve Rogers.
Freedom Fire.
Oh
Steve
my
Rogers,
God.
the ultimate soldier, the hero, number one. Haters
Steve Rogers is a
don't
villain.
hate it. Yeah, he's a real American hero. He's he's about our country.
Knowing what I know now, kind of wish the Red Skull had to beat him to death.
Nah, Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers is all about honor, y'all. And listen, he could have took out Tony Stark. He could have took out Tony Stark. He could have took out Tony Stark when Tony Stark found out that Bucky killed his parents.
Yeah.
But what he wanted to do was defuse the suit. He's never trying to unalive anybody. He's always just trying to take down the opposition.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
And he's always the noblest person.
Was it Civil War?
He always puts himself in the line.
He got on that ship and he was kicking dudes. Dude's chest is folding up. There's no way this dude could have died.
Those cats didn't survive. That was the ocean.
Yo,
those cats didn't survive.
Stolen when he came up that kid. Hey, he felt
you getting kicked by the watered down Hulk.
You're gonna cut that, man. You're gonna cut that.
Sometimes people, there's casualties in war.
Yeah, I just said
sometimes there's casualties in war.
People gotta die.
Sometimes there's casualties in war. But Steve Rogers is always there to disarm. He is not there to unalive, okay?
He wasn't disarming.
But at the end of the day,
killing those cats.
We were in the theater, and you were like, "Oh my God,
Jesus! How did he survive?"
It was listen. Anyway, it was stealth. So besides the point,
that was the best one too. Winter Soldier. Nobody can tell me different.
It's the best one.
Listen, he's the only one that puts himself on the line.
Yeah,
he drops out of planes. He's the one before he had a super soldier serum. Everybody, because people say he's juiced up. He's the one that put his body on the grenade. That is our captain. All right.
That's
bottom line, to save everybody, to save everybody, he jumps on the bomb. He's in my top 5. Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck is the goddamn man, bro.
Darkwing Duck.
Another rich dude.
Bro,
another rich dude.
When you're a rich dude called the W.
Yep.
Do you know it?
Let's get
dangerous.
Fire.
Y'all know.
They're supposed to be bringing that back.
And it's coming back. Yeah, it's supposed to be coming back.
I heard it coming back. I'm looking forward to that.
Definitely Darkwing. He the gadgets, the money, and what he does. What he does for everybody. If you know who Darkwing Duck is, just Google him, y'all. Google him. I won't get too much into Darkwing. That's 3, right?
Yep.
Okay. Another one. Again, I'm on my noble hero stuff. The one that's gonna sacrifice it all. Leonardo.
Oh,
Leonardo from Turtles. Leonardo from Turtles.
I almost put Raphael in mine. That's my guy.
Oh, rough. Yeah. Leonardo for me, just the discipline and always trying to keep Splinter's words, throughout everything, and it's hard to be the leader when they have so many different personalities and everybody's not going to do what Splinter tells them to do. They're going to do it their way, but somehow, some way, they come together for the greater good.
That was that brotherhood. Because they was 3 random turtles. Raphael would have put it in his neck. I'm sorry. If they weren't brothers, I'm saying, Steve.
That's true.
Raph could take Leo.
We've seen it already. Don't you even start me on this.
No way he can take Leo.
No, we can't.
This is ridiculous.
No, we can't.
Yes, he's done it.
Take Leo, bro.
He's done it.
It's not happening.
He let him out.
It's not happening.
I'm sending you the video tonight. Seeing you
No,
reveal tonight.
you
It's
don't
not
allow
Let
it.
him have it.
That's weakness.
He's not
It's
having Leo.
weakness.
No,
Love for his brother,
he's not.
man.
You can't take
Raphael.
Leo.
Love for his little
You
bro,
can't take
man.
Leo.
No.
Let me
on,
tell y'all
man.
something.
It's
None of those
weakness.
turtles can handle. None of those turtles can handle the leader Leo. They're not doing it. This is not. This is a mute
Raphael,
point.
go on. Just go on.
We
Just
ain't
go
gonna
on.
even
We're
go
just gonna have
there.
to agree to disagree
Am
here.
I
Don't do that, Leo.
now
Please.
now
That's a
now
whole
if
new
you want to
episode.
say if you want to say Raphael, if you want to say Raphael has the skill to do it, I'm gonna agree
if-
with you on that. He has the
If he
skill.
keeps his head,
He can't.
he's
He
better
can't.
than Leo.
He can't.
He
So
can't.
that's why he's not.
He can't.
I've seen him do it, and I've seen him beat him on a motion
Nah, he
picture.
I've seen him
I seen
beat
him
him.
too. And I seen him let bad loose. Yeah, he was moving around. Like, all right, Mo, what's your
Go on,
pick,
suck your
Mo?
shit. Just J. Cole, the Turtles, Leo. Go on.
Oh,
Wow.
my last guy, my last fictional character. I wanted to say Bruce Wayne, but I'm not going there. I'm going to another noble in the end of all time noble, but you know, he has a little swag to him, a little thief in him. But going with my man, Remy LeBeau,
I knew it.
Gambit, Fordo,
I knew it.
Gambit. Gambit's a
Gambit.
problem.
Nice.
Gambit
Gambit
is
is a
Mr.
problem.
Sinister. You know that, right?
Huh?
Gambit is a clone of Mr. Sinister.
Nah,
What? I don't think that's the case.
please don't mess
Okay.
my
You
life
gotta
up.
show, come with the proof. Come with the receipts.
I'll find it and send it to y'all.
Because I'm definitely gonna see you that
Unfortunately,
real shit. Wallet.
I'm gonna find it. I feel like I sent it to Money already. He know.
What's your 5 again, Mo?
Mr. Sinister clone. J. Cole and the Turtles.
Sinister wishes he was on Gambit's level.
For real. Gambit
Gambit.
and alternate universes is the Omega level mutant, man.
He's nice. He don't use his
Exactly.
powers right.
Because he has so much agility and movement, he don't have to. Anyway, Gambit, Darkwing Duck, Leonardo, Black Panther, and of course, rounding off the 5, Mr. Captain America.
Right?
Solid 5.
Stevie
Solid
B.
5. Justin, you have a few of mine as we speak. Wolverine, hands down, one of my favorite characters of all time. To the point to where my son is named Logan. Big fan of Wolverine, you know what I'm saying? I can go on forever about how much I love that character.
Same height.
That was hate, but you know what? Yeah, man. He should be my height in the movies. But anyway,
He should. I'm not gonna lie. He
yeah,
should
he
be.
should be
No,
my height in the
I
movies.
mean, nobody wants to.
That's the point.
Nobody.
Nobody
never
wants
mind.
to see him right. Nobody wants to see the small. Anyway, that's the character.
I mean, running around, Hobbit, and
My second character would be my man Scrooge McDuck. This is my
Okay.
guy.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I got the actual silver coin. You know, so Scrooge McDuck is my dude for many different reasons. Just like Justin said, he always helps out his family and shit like that, but he's actually immoral. He dropped from the fountain of youth. He's an adventurer. That's what people don't understand about Scrooge McDuck. It was not
Yes.
always about him just having his nephews. He was an adventurer, and he went out and
It's
and
true.
acquired all types of like gold, and that's what he was.
Yeah.
And now he's an adventurer. So really dope character, and that new one absolutely flushed out all of their stories. It was amazing,
Yes.
amazing watch. That Duck till 5. Next character is going to be my man Usagi Yojimbo. I was fortunate enough to get this signed by
I
Stan
remember.
Sakai
I remember.
in San Diego Comic Con. Stan Sakai. Shouts out to Stan Sakai. He's one of the most amazing comic book artists, as well as comic book writers. He writes and draws, or he used to write and draw all of his own work.
Got this because of Steve and Money.
Yes,
That's
They went to
right.
Comic Con.
That's
Yes.
right.
Steve was like, "I'm in line for Stan Sakai. How much you need, sir?
No,
It's
exactly.
coming."
It happened,
Yeah.
and that happened. And
I
you know,
remember that.
a man. He's based off of a character. His name is Usagi Yojimbo. He's based off of Miyamoto Musashi. His name is, excuse me, Miyamoto Musashi. Miyamoto Musashi. So he's based off of literally one of the most legendary swordsmen in all of feudal Japan. Big fan of Usagi Jumbo, and I've passed him around to plenty of people. Justin was one of the ones that decided to read the book, and he felt how dope it actually was. Equally as such as my man Tone, my boy Raph, anyone that was able to
My
pick up the book
brother.
and enjoy it. Yep, AP, you know what I'm saying? So my man Usagi is definitely going to be on the list. So we got Wolby Usagi. I'm going to do He-Man, baby.
He-Man.
That's my dude.
Oh, you know what?
This is my dude.
I get it.
He-Man. The strongest man in the
Talk about
universe.
noble. Talk about
But yeah,
noble too. Honor.
strongest man in the universe. He-Man was made off of an action figure brand. They made the figures first, and then they came out with the cartoon. This is all based off of like the action figures and stuff like that. I'm very excited that it's going to be coming out this upcoming year because literally my whole life, He-Man has been a part of it. Came out in 1983. We were born at that time, and now I'm going to have the opportunity to bring my son to go see that movie. That's fire. And
It is great.
last but not
It's
least, my man Goku. Goku,
all right.
the godfather of all of anime.
Fucked up.
We got some
Go on,
reneges. All right,
I'm not gonna
we
renege,
can do
but
we can do honorable mention.
I got honorable mention.
All
I
right,
got honorable mention.
yeah, my man Goku, hands down. I have a very vivid memory of watching the original Dragon Ball at my grandmother's room back in the day when I was younger. And from that day forward, he became one of my favorite characters, and honored memory of that time and being able to go back to that time, just how, in the moment, I didn't realize it, but, in hindsight, how, like, angelic that moment was, because it'll always remind me of that time and my grandmother. So, yes, Goku is going to be round off my top 5 favorite, fictional characters. And people, like I said, we talk about stuff like this all the time. We bring this up on the pod now because we're just showing you a little bit more of how deep we are as friends. But just wanted to show y'all, man. Honorable mentions. Give me an honorable mention. 2 honorable mentions.
2 honorable mentions for me. Okay, here we go. So, as a young man, a boy, I thought Batman was the shit. As a grown man, I understand Joker way fucking more. Joker could have been on the list very easily for me. Made out of the fucking trash that the Waynes caused and their city and what they owned and everything like that. So it makes sense that he's the mirror, the literally the polar opposite of Batman. He will take your life. He will do everything Batman won't do, he will do. And like I said, as the Boy Scout and I'm doing everything right. Batman works when you're a young guy. But when you become a real ass grown man and you out here dealing in the world with these monsters and demons that are out here in the world, the brutality of the Joker fucking speaks to my soul sometimes. Cause yo.
Ranked out of top 100 fictional characters.
He was number 1.
He was ranked number 1 as far as villains. Yeah.
When I seen that Joker movie, this is how fucked up I am as a person. When I seen the Joker movie and he popped De Niro, the talk show host, wow. Why I'm the only motherfucker in the whole theater laugh. Everybody else was horrified. And I'm just looking around, I was like, oh, these ain't really Joker fans. That was the joke.
Yes.
That was the joke.
Yes.
The dude made fun of him for weeks. He turned the dude into his punchline.
He did.
Everybody's like, oh, that guy was innocent. He was just doing his job. It's like he fucking berated that man for weeks on TV. Anybody know this loser? Look at this loser. Blah, 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 blah. Then you see him face to face, he pop you.
Yeah, he kept going. He kept going.
Okay, he kept it pushing. Another honorable mention for me is I'm a huge One Piece fan.
Yeah.
Most people would think I'm going to say Monkey D. Luffy. The true fucking man. 3-sword style, Roronoa Zoro. That motherfucker
I don't know much about him,
is a
but I know he's legit.
Beast.
He's a strong number 2.
Beast, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, he's Luffy's number 2. And if you watch the show, Luffy's a fucking god.
He is.
He's number 2 to Luffy.
Yes.
He
You
showcased how he
can't
never
see
killed.
like Luffy will fight people and they'll think, oh, you know what? Luffy be like, I gotta go fight the stronger person. They're like, oh, I'm gonna beat this dude. He don't got no powers. He don't got this. This dude's like, nah, I'm gonna be the world's greatest swordsman. Was trained by his rival. Number one trained him. Lost an eye in the process.
Yeah.
Came back harder than everybody. Can't see the man no more. Literally. They got to pull this man out of battles now. In the most recent episode, they have to send other people into the battles and say, you got to get Zoro. He's not going to stop. Fight a whole army, 3 swords. That's the man. I got like multiple shirts of Zoro.
You're right.
You can't say nothing.
Dude is no joke.
Yeah.
Definitely nice.
The first 3 of that, well, I say the first, I'll exclude Nami. First 3 dudes in the straw hat is the nicest of fighters in that whole Sanji,
yeah,
Luffy,
and then Zoro.
And Zoro.
Yeah.
And I fuck with what's his name too? Jinbei. That's my guy too. Fishman karate.
So much about it. It's a lot happening.
Fishman karate take your life, man.
Fishman
karate take your life. He only became a pirate to protect his kingdom. I'll leave it at that. And he was one of the most feared pirates. And then stopped working for the government and they threw him in jail.
Look at that.
Yep. And that's how he met Luffy, was in prison. It's crazy. Yeah. Crazy ass show. Over 1,100 episodes. I've seen them all.
I gotta check it out. I gotta really get
it's
down.
Deep, man. It's like 1,200 episodes of that, man.
I've seen the live. I've seen the live depiction.
I watched that, baby.
I watched the live, but I gotta see the whole
8 episodes in the live is like 200. Not like 100 episodes.
That can't be fucking good stuff.
Yeah, they probably broke it down. They broke it down like that.
They compress it. You don't get all the filler episodes.
Yeah,
because it's an island world. It's just covered by sea, or it's the world. So they always are going to islands. Some of the islands have nothing to do with the story, but they go to these islands and they talk about it nonetheless. You take out all of those episodes, you kind of get the show, the live action joint.
So it's more money. What's your it's like 1,300 episodes? What's your 2, man?
Bucky Harmon. If you know who Bucky is.
Bucky the Grappler? Get the fuck out of here, Mo.
Bucky who? The Winter Soldier? Who the fuck is Bucky the Grappler?
That's what's up. I love that for you, dog.
Hold up.
Yeah, listen, no. You need to see Bucky. You need to see on Netflix. You need to see Bucky. They have a whole
Bucky? Oh man, I'm not hating. I could only do 5 episodes.
Too much breakdown.
I could only do 5 episodes.
Too much
I'm not gonna hold you.
Bucky is
like,
no
joke. He just ripped everything out of my neck.
They get that look in their eyes and they be talking, and he's gonna do, and they talk too much. Like, nigga, fight.
Too much detail. It's like,
nigga, fight.
Yeah, I watched somebody get his hand cut off, stabbed his arm and ran off, and then later in the season came back.
You see Giesel dude, right? The old guy, right?
Oh, yeah,
with the messed up head. Yes,
yeah.
I seen that. It was too long for me, and it's mad seasons too. And I'm like, maybe I'm missing something here. The will to fight is strong in him. This nigga talking about the will to fight 15 minutes. I was like, nigga, what? Fight!
For one little, they'd be like, yeah.
Yes.
Nah, dog. Let me tell you something. Then it breaks down the history.
The world's greatest fighter is a high school student. It can't be.
Listen, Bucky, about that life.
Oh,
listen. If you get to the next seasons, and see the father. First of all, I ain't even going there.
I heard the father was a beast.
No, listen, you didn't even get to the father yet, Justin.
I didn't get to the
father.
Once
you get to the father, listen, you're gonna be like, I'm in. You're like, I'm in. He don't play no games. There's no backstory for him. There's no backstory from him. Nah,
they talking a little too much for me. And then first like 3-4 episodes,
that father
like,
be
stop talking.
The father, yeah.
I rented Bucky the Grappler from from Blockbuster Video one night. Randomly, I saw it. I was like, I'm gonna pick this up, and it was a movie, right? So the movie was animated dope, and it was really cool. I was like, damn. Later in life, I found a box set of it, right? So this is when he was young, so I watched that, and then it became to what it is now, and I
Yeah.
can't stand it. It's absolutely horrible, man. The way they talk about their martial arts, it's just too much detail. I
They
don't
need to break
that.
it down. They need to
Too
break
much
it down for
detail.
people though, y'all, because
Yeah.
I
people
understand, but they
need to
talk too
understand it
much.
though.
Too much.
Nah,
Oof.
man,
I
Bucky,
ain't
how
mad
You
to
at
gotta
be
do. You
getting
gotta do.
in.
I need people doing their knowledge before they get to the show because
Or
I
you
don't
know
have
what?
time
To
for all of
break
that.
down.
fast when they be like, yeah.
It was the black dude, and then the black dude, Oliver, Biscuit Oliver,
This in
in
so
jail.
slow.
Biscuit Oliver jacked.
The fact this
Biscuit
nigga's named
Oliver,
Biscuit Oliver is
Biscuit Oliver
crazy.
jacked.
To watch Baki, bro. I respect
The
that.
Bucky is
Kid, I
no joke,
respect.
dog. And
Love that.
I found out
Love
all the history styles of all the art. And man, anyway,
Go on, but who else is
Bucky,
honorable mention? Because
honorable mention is I'll break this down to halves, man. It's one of those things. We'll break this down to halves. It's all good. We got time today, y'all. What's it called? Damn, I want to say Bruce Wayne, man, but I can't do it. I'm gonna say Nightwing.
You know what? I was gonna
saying
say
Nightwing.
Dick Grayson
I'm saying Dick
as
Grayson.
my
Good, yeah.
motherfucking
Dick
as
Grayson.
an honorable mention
Dick
because
Grayson.
yeah, man.
He's been through it
Yeah,
all.
man.
Dick Grayson's
He's
really been through it all. He's been through it all.
Sidekick, main dude, leader, no respect, all the
No respect. All the respect.
Argus agent.
Yep. To the whole leader of
he
everything.
Did it all.
To the leader of Titans, everything, and to the point where he didn't break his mind didn't break. Dealing with Batman, his mind should have broke.
Nope.
He
All
didn't
time.
Well,
break.
he the only one Batman ain't really do dirty.
He really didn't.
He's the only one because
honestly, he didn't. He didn't do him dirty.
Yeah,
he really didn't.
That's the son more than Damien, honestly.
You be honest with you.
Damien.
You know what I'm saying. Damien is his legit son, but as far as the raising of the principles,
it's really
Dick
Dick
Grayson is his son.
Because Ra's al Ghul is really Damien's.
Yeah, the grandfather is his father. Yes,
really,
because
really
he can't even. He had to teach a boy not to kill.
See what I mean?
He never had to teach Dick Grayson.
Let me tell you, Ra's al Ghul is out here like, you better kill, little boy.
Yep. League of Shadows.
This is what we do.
Exactly, man. But that being said, all right, so I got to go with my man Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
My man's, that's one of my dudes. The way he moved, his thought process. He was Jeet Kune Do. You know, he was a free spirit. I really fuck with that. I mean, South Ass, but Spike Spiegel. And oh damn. I'm gonna you know what? Oh, all right, I'm gonna take Spike out. All right. Take Spike out. And I'm gonna throw in, damn, that's fucked up. I'm gonna throw in Huey Freeman from Boondocks.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna throw in Samurai Jack. And that would be my honorable.
Samurai Jack. Yeah.
Honorables right there. Samurai Jack and Huey. Those would be my guys. But yeah, man, that was a dope conversation.
It was.
I felt like we tapped in right quick.
Fellas, really quick. Because Justin had this on yesterday, and I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to, I didn't want to have any, I don't want to tear down anybody. But since we're here, we're here.
Oh, I know who I'm picking. That's got to be gone.
Erase one of 90s crush.
I need Steve to go first.
Yeah, Steve, go first, please.
I need
Thank
Steve
God
to go first.
Why do I have to go first? Just one of them? You erase one of them?
Just one.
We just got to take one off the board.
I'm probably gonna go Laura.
Okay.
Take Laura off the list. The rest I would stay with. No offense to Laura, but I like the rest of them more.
I'm going Laura. Of all of them, she had the worst personality.
Steve
ain't do nothing but love that girl, and she treated that man like garbage.
And that's
until
what
And
bothers
when
me.
he got
And that's what
smooth, he got
bothers me.
and then when
smooth,
he
man.
got smooth, she was about it. And I
But that's
always
how
thought
it
that was,
works, man.
but it's
The,
sucker shit.
all the time.
I
All
know,
the
but
time, man. But, you know,
yeah, I mean, Topanga was the smart girl who seemed like, you know, he was never gonna pull her. Technically shouldn't have.
You ain't lying.
Technically shouldn't have.
How did that work?
Yep. Ashley Banks. I mean, shit. I mean, it's Ashley Banks. We all know what time
man,
it was with Ashley Banks. She was our age. We seen her blossom into womanhood.
he's so over Kelly.
Yeah, but she ain't on the list.
I know.
I
I'm
see,
just
but
telling
this
you, know.
this the
There's
problem with
a
the
better
list for
looking
me.
woman on the
Yeah.
show.
This
Yeah.
the
You know what I'm
problem with the
saying?
list for me. The
It
list
was
is
always to me
flawed.
Lisa and then Kelly.
Yeah, me too.
But Kelly was a problem.
I'm not
At the
saying that she
time,
wasn't for me at the time either. But, you know, Lisa was
Lisa Turtle should have been on this list, and I don't know why Laura was on this list. And no offense to Laura as a person,
should have
nothing like that. We're not doing that. But to
No,
me, she
yeah.
wasn't the crush on that show. The crush
No.
was Myra.
The crush
It was
Myra
all over
on the
Steve.
show.
That was actually all
Myra-
over Steve in the
Myra
show.
was the best. Yeah, Myra was the one.
She was the
she
one
was-
that should be on here. Now I could have I would have a different debate on the breakdown of, you
The
know,
breakdown. If Myra was up here, Kelly's gone.
oh yeah, out of here. Out of
Yeah,
here.
if Myra was up here, Kelly's gone. Because right now, with the way this list is set up, you could just you could call all three of us the Winter Soldier. Because we're playing in the snow, people. We're playing in the snow with the way this list is set
that's
up.
what bothers me. That's what bothers me how they did
I'm doing
this.
the reverse Oreo with these ones.
But
I
that's
need
why I
Topanga
mentioned
on
Lisa.
this side.
I said, you know, Lisa
Yeah,
was,
I know.
you know,
Mhm.
let the world know that we was looking at somebody that we felt looked better than Kelly.
Yes, Kelly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's why I mentioned it. But
Because
yeah, man.
because the argument was Kelly or Lisa was the true argument back in the day in all the cafeterias that I ever sat in. It was Kelly or Lisa. Some people said Kelly. Some people said Lisa. The brown guys like Lisa. The vanillas like Kelly. But if you came and you said Jesse, you had to sit at another table altogether.
Yeah.
All together. You couldn't even sit with us no more because you didn't know what a good looking chick looked like. Only reason people thought Kelly looked good is when she did Showgirls.
Yeah, that was her coming out party. Yeah.
Because
Hotting it
everybody
up.
watched that. And you know what was the commentary, people? For teenage boys when that movie came out? Shit would have been better if it was Lisa or Kelly in that movie.
It was. Unfortunately, it was. You know, we ain't worth nothing, man.
That was the conversation.
Straight
That was
dusty.
the conversation. The shit, Lisa was in that movie. I heard she went crazy. What about Kelly? Kelly on another TV show altogether. Good for her. But this chick shouldn't have been it.
And everybody remembers that one episode.
She was doing all that crazy dancing.
That shit was a terrible movie.
Man, nah.
I mean,
Low
if it wasn't
budget.
for the fact she was taking her shirt off, I couldn't tell you nothing about it. Who is this,
Boy, she
LeBron?
didn't do this. I'm trying to go to sleep.
I know. One more thing and we do it.
I'm It ain't. They love mass. Mm-hmm. Yep, cut her face.
All right. Listen, she just keep going. She talking too damn much. Listen, y'all. Pretty much, basically, Nike. There was a campaign ad that Nike got somebody else to do, and then Nike said, "Well, just put it out.
Mm.
Put it out first.
First of
So
all,
if there's any backlash, they don't get really.
yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say? But let's just
Nike
say
gonna suck as shit.
over 100 people saw this before they got the clearance to put this out. So my point is, are you still going to wear Nikes? Are you still going to support the brand Nike brands as we are cattle to the cause of Nike, as it looks as their new campaign ad branded on our backs, Nike?
So I've been conflicted with Nike very recently. Very conflicted. Yes, very conflicted with Nike recently. Um, I found out, where a lot of their money and donation goes.
Mm-hmm.
I found out who basically owns the company. And I don't agree with what these people do in their country and how they, um, brutalize women and children. And then when they get into a fight with a country where there's men running the show, now they're cowering. Read into that what you will, people. So I actually told my family, I was like, it hurts my soul to say this. I don't know if we're gonna be rocking Nikes like that anymore. Yes, we already have them. I already have them in the house. I'm not getting rid of what I have. Believe I'm not getting rid of what I have. It took me a lifetime to make my collection, but I don't know if I'm going to be partaking the same way that I used to partake.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even gonna pretend I'm not gonna buy sneakers, but about to turn into I'm about to revert back to clearance rack champ, which I used to be back in high school because I didn't have a
And
lot of money.
there's nothing
It's
wrong
not
with it.
wrong with it, but
I
just
love
and
that. I love
the
that.
sneaker game has died so much that the drops that I used to have to rush to get. make sure I got them so that I could go to the sneaker shows and resell them or have them on my feet at the shows to show people, oh, look, you selling those? I'm wearing them. Yeah, I know they gonna resell for 2 G's, but somebody gonna come offer me 1,000 off my feet. So I'm not gonna say, so knowing that the sneaker game has died from the resale standpoint and the hype beast standpoint, all the sneakers will go on sale and they'll be closer to the cost price, which is only about $10 in the first place. So Nike is now selling most of their sneakers from 185 to about 275 now for the ones I fuck with. I'm not talking fucking Cortezes and all of those shits. But what I'm saying is, if I do purchase it, it's not going to be at the retail price. And I'm trying very hard not to purchase. It is April, and this is going to blow your mind when I say this. Those of you who know me, I haven't bought a pair of sneakers this year. Not one pair. I'm sticking to my guns. I got my money wrapped up in other stuff. It can't always be about how I look. I got to think about my future sometimes too. That's a gem for y'all people.
You don't like that
But
though.
at the end of the day, yeah, I've kind of fallen back off of Nike, man. I'm trying my hardest not to support, it's hard not to support genocide because my tax dollars go to genocide and my own people every day. But we are prisoners of war. That's a whole nother story for another day. Point is, yeah, man, it's really hard for me to rock with Nike right now. And that ad is just proves to why I have been, keeping my money in my motherfucking pocket right now. Cause they don't respect us as people and we're their number one consumer.
That's what I was going to go to, right?
Go ahead,
I
Steve.
absolutely, positively hate that this was shown to us, right? I hate that Colin Kaepernick took that knee for him to get a Nike deal and him sell sneakers. I hate that,
I
they
got his
make
Air Forces too.
the absolute most money. I ain't mad at you. They make the absolute most money off of the athletes, the black athletes, by the way.
There we go.
Not to mention the most popular and the most wealthy black athlete of all time, Mr. Michael Jordan himself, right? Like they constantly reissue out these same sneakers that we wore back in 1992, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then
Shit, 85, bro.
85, yeah, 80.
I'm just
Those
saying,
are the most.
that's the most popular one. From the 85 is the one is the most popular one.
They are, but man, they ain't like them Space Jams. They are, but they ain't like them Space Jams.
Space Jams is no joke.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where we was
Space Jams right here. Yeah.
That's where we was at.
Yeah.
That's where, in 85, we was 2. You know what I'm saying? But when the Space Jams came out, we was in middle school.
Like I literally can pick up just laying around my house. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
And that's where I'm bothered, right? I'm bothered by it from the perspective of it. Yeah, they did it. They threw it in our face. They threw it in our face. They're like, what you gonna do? Buy more sneakers? And they're gonna buy more sneakers. Until it becomes a scenario where they're like, yo, we're not supporting this anymore, then they're gonna keep doing whatever it is they're gonna do. Because those new Jordans and those new Air Maxes and those new these and they're gonna buy them, and they don't care about the brand on the back of the black man, because that's what it is.
Yes.
So do you think, Steve? Do you think, one more question, do you think that the community as a whole will stop buying Nikes?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. If we came together
we
as
boycotted,
a people,
but we boycotted Target. Not all, but a lot of people boycotted Target, and Target's on struggle. So you think they won't do the same for Nike?
No.
We came together as a people, we could, overthrow the regime that is in power right now. If we was just like, you know what?
Hands down.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Everything would change, but we can't do it.
No.
And they're gonna keep buying those sneakers.
Why can't we? Why do you say we can't do it?
We can't do it because we don't want to. We can't. And I say that we can't get the person that's done some of the most horrible shit on the planet out of our office because we don't want to. If we wanted to, it'd be something different. But we don't want to. And that's
Yeah,
the
but it's
thing. You have to do this. You want to do something, you have to do it. You don't want to buy Nike anymore, you want to crush them for their ad, stop buying Nikes. And let's see how many people does it.
it's like this. It's all about who puts the money behind us as a people. And when I say that, you know exactly who I'm talking about. All the biggest movements had those people behind it, from the NAACP to who was the other one? The SLU. I don't even remember. The other civil rights group that was just as big as the NAACP. They all had those people behind them. And, you know, I feel like, fucked up as this sounds, motherfuckers don't move unless we got those people behind us. As fucked up as it sounds, y'all niggas don't move unless we got those people behind us.
This man speaking gospel.
Because I mean, I could talk about, we can talk about just podcasts of people who now are considered the culture, and you know, they went from talking real shit to now they interview celebrities, but they got them people behind them. And so now they're everywhere. And it's a lot of the pods is like that. You talk that real shit. They got them people behind them. Now it's just to keep you in a consumerist world. Buy, consume, look fly, look good. What did Cam say on his song? Back in the days, we was slave whips and chains. It's tradition. Look, all I got is whips and chains. And I can say that for my goddamn self. I got 3 chains on right now. And I'm considered successful. I wear 3 chains.
Black folks won't. So you're trying to say. So you're
Look at
trying
this
to say.
gold bracelet. That's a handcuff. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it comes to the gold, and why I have start being more in the gold, one, investment purposes, 2, go look at the pyramids. The original pictures of the pyramids, because they are lightening those pyramids in Egypt. The
They are.
pictures look like
Yeah.
us, and now they making them look Arab, and that's not who was the people who was in the pyramid. That's another story for another day. But the point is, the people on the wall in the pyramids were gold. They adorned themselves in jewelry, and they were getting the blessing from the sun and the gods, and everything was coming right to them. And they try to niggerize like in jewelry. They told us to stop. They told us to stop. Gold was not the way you were supposed to go. They start telling people to wear platinum. Platinum's not the most expensive of the precious metals. People, it's number 3 on the list.
That's true.
It's worth more than gold. I mean, more than silver, but it's very hard to go into it's very hard to go someplace and be like, you know, to a normal person and be like, yo, I got some platinum to sell. Your normal person be like, I want a fucking platinum. What the fuck is that? But they want that gold, they want that silver. So they try to keep us from the truth. And, gold brings you closer to your creator, is how I always felt. And unfortunately, I stopped wearing mine because everybody's out here starving. And I don't want to put somebody on a t-shirt, because I will, if it's me or you.
So bottom line is, bottom line, fellas, our culture won't move unless we have
them people behind us.
to
Who own
move us.
BET? Who owned BET? Who was putting all that money in the Diddy? Who put all that money in the Hove? Who put all that money into Kanye West? Who Kanye West talk about, and then y'all say it was crazy, and then turned out everything he said was
Look
true
like a
because you see it
genius
all
right
real
now.
time on the TV.
Look like a true genius.
Okay? So unless those people is behind you, you don't move. If those people came and cut us a check tomorrow, we'd be in Times Square, and all y'all people who've been talking shit about us in the comments would be like, I've been watching them since day one. I've been watching them since day one. I went to school with them cat. You be doing interviews, all of that. But right now, y'all don't even really want to support us like that, because we don't got them people behind us. You got to have a certain people behind you for y'all to even consider us culture, which is bullshit. And I called that shit back in the day with middle school. It wasn't them people particular, But I used to say stuff, oh, you only think it's hot because these cats is rocking it now. Motherfuckers want to be accepted by others before they accept themselves.
Woo!
Motherfuckers is,
Go ahead
motherfuckers
and
is
stop
afraid
buying
to
the
be in their own skin. Rockatonics, Roxaconis. I don't know who the parent company is. I'm gonna look into it. I'll
Well,
get back to you.
Yo,
But there
find
are other
somebody that's
brands out
making
here
sneakers that's
that you can
African
rock.
American and support that.
Somewhere in America makes
Yeah.
sneakers. New York dude who now lives in Oakland. Shit, I got his sneakers
Yeah,
right
I
here
know it.
too.
I know exactly
I
who
got
you're
his
talking
sneakers
about.
right here too.
I know
Yeah.
exactly who you're speaking about.
Yeah, I got his
I forgot his
offered
name.
Kyrie Irving the deal.
He offered Kyrie Irving the deal. Oh man,
Right
social
here.
media is yeah.
Can
So
you see
bad.
it? No, it's not
No, it
showing.
keeps for it
Bullshit.
goes out.
Right
Yeah.
there, somewhere in America. Like I can
Yeah.
pull the box out. Like I support. Like I mean, it's not just about Nike for me. It's other people out here that you can cop their shoes, and the shoes is fire. These is
Yo,
the
if
Shonuff version from freaking The Last Dragon. Okay,
oh my goodness. If we
like this is a black
supported
owned sneaker company.
if we supported each other as much
There's no
as
reason he's not in every Foot Locker in America. No
if
reason.
we as a culture supported each other in different things, instead of looking in the background and feeling a certain way about ourselves and like negatively, like in the background, hating, wishing we can do something instead of supporting these people, these creators. Oh man, we would be so much far ahead in life. If we took our hate out of our hearts and that programming out of our hearts.
It's true. Yo, there was the dude out of Jersey City, Kai, Cool Kai, who
Yeah,
had
I remember
to
the
stop
name.
making sneakers because Nike sued him.
I
I have
remember.
a bunch of Cool Kai stuff. Guess what? Most people wouldn't buy Cool Kai stuff. Why? Oh, it's just knockoff, and it's a knockoff of Jordans. And I'm like, so the fuck what? Like, this is a young black dude from Jersey City who went and got the HBCU licensing and was doing HBU sneakers before it was the wave. Nike came and started doing it and then stole his designs and then called him the serial copier.
Absolutely.
Tried to sue this
Absolutely.
man for like $100 million. As far as I'm concerned, he won a lawsuit because he only had to pay him $1 million.
You know what
to
the problem
Nike.
is? The problem
Yeah,
is,
but
JC, you know what the
$1
problem
million
is?
up for somebody
It's the
that
fact that they know
$1
who
billion,
the
so it's $1
founder
million.
is. When you are the
Yes.
face of it, and they see it and they see a black face, a lot of people feel a certain way about
They
it.
got mad about it.
They
Because
feel a certain
guess
way.
what? Because who's my man? Nego from Bape, he got a Nike deal out of his lawsuit. They didn't give Kai a Nike deal. They told Kai he owed him $1 million for copyright infringement. Nego's been was copying Nike's shit for at least 2 decades. Shit, where they at? Right here. This ain't an Air Force One. This ain't Air Force One, people.
That looks good though, man. That thing look
This
good
is a
right
Bape.
there.
This is a Bape. And again, this is why I'm the sneaker consultant, people. You just see me pull out 3 different brands and all the sneakers is fire, all the sneakers is exclusive. The point I'm making is Nego, the creator of Bape, he got a Nike deal. They collaborated with him.
You see?
They didn't take money out of his pocket. They put more money in his pocket. Nego, for you guys who don't know, is Japanese. Kai had to pay $1 million. Kai had a partner who broke off with him. I can't remember the name of that dude's sneakers. They were doing the same type of things. That dude they got a judgment for $8 million from Nike against him. He wasn't even as popular as Kai, and they got him for $8 million. But Nego, Bape, literally the same fucking bottom as a goddamn Air Force One, and he got a deal.
See so much value.
They put it in your face, and y'all don't care.
Single time.
Put it in your face, y'all don't care.
On that note, fellas, I think we're
we gotta
good.
close out because this is
closing
an
out.
extra long episode. This is actually 2 episodes, people. Y'all got a 2-parter tonight. Everybody
a
has
lot
a
of
mic
content.
podcast. A lot of content. We got a lot to talk about.
We got a
We
lot
out
to
here
clip
trying
up.
to push
I'm gonna
the
clip these
envelope.
things up crazy.
We trying to move the needle here. It's more than just us talking hip hop. We didn't even bring up a rapper this time.
Nah. We brought up Kanye because it was talking about sneakers. And
sneakers.
we were just talking about that. Yeah, that's about it.
That's the only one I can't pull out right now because it's in the box. Is my Yeezys. I still got them too. But with
Rest in
that
peace
being
to the
said,
fireman.
yeah,
Lost his
rest in
life.
peace to the firemen. Be safe out here, fellas. Know where you laying your head at. Both of them.
So important.
Both of them.
Say it one more time.
Both of them. Know where you laying your heads at. Mr. Byron Allen. What's going on here? What's going on? We trying to get that meeting with you, sir. We trying to get that meeting with you. What's up? I'm gonna keep talking about you every episode until I get that phone call. What's up, man? What's up? We know what time it is. We won't embarrass you. We ain't looking for that much. We just don't want them people behind us. We'd rather have you behind us. So holla at us, man.
That's a good point.
So with that being said, Everybody Has a Mic Podcast, episode 26 and 26A, because there's 2 episodes in this motherfucker this week.
Yeah.
Season
we might have
2.
To make that last part of After Hours.
Season 2.
Jeez.
And the quest for 100. I gotta count the episodes up. We gotta count the episodes up.
So
we
my
might be at
question
100.
is, once you count the episodes, are we gonna go from the amount of episodes? The next episode, is it gonna be episode whatever, or is it gonna be season 2, episode 27?
We're gonna keep it season 2, episode 27. But I say when we get to season, if we let's say we count it up and we at 100, I say we say season 3, episode 100.
Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah,
and completely fuck the game up.
That's what we'll do.
Completely fuck the game up. These motherfuckers got 100 episodes. They got 3 seasons. How? Because we grinding, people. We got a goal. We got a mission. And we will not stop until it's complete. We will not false flag you and tell you we won a war and we still fight in that war. We fight in the war. War is not won. And for us to win the war, we got to be household names, people.
I like
That's
that.
all I'm saying. That's when I will rest and you will see me take a little chill pill. But until that day, we on your throats every week. Heel on your throats, because y'all got the perverted minds. I'm not even gonna give you a pause. Heel on your throat, foot on your necks. Everybody has a mic.
Done. The war was just won. Chop, chop, chop. Judo flip. Chop, chop, chop. Judo flip.
Peace out until next week. Enjoy your Easters if that's what you celebrate. Passover, Ramadan was recently. Eid was a couple of weeks ago. So, we respect all that deserve to be respected.
And happy spring break to people that are about to be out on spring break as well. Get your mileage on. God bless. I'm not gonna be at those planes. You have fun with it though.
I'm glad I bought my ticket months ago before this shit went up.
Peace out. God bless you.
Yep. Peace.